The Mike and Tony Show is intended for a mature audience. Listener discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, this is Mitch Jones.
This is Luke Sisnuff.
This is Pro Strongman Stan Carradine.
Hi, this is Dave Freshman.
This is Daylina Tennant.
Hey guys, this is Mark the Couch Guy.
Yeah, you fuck with your boy Antoine Sachs, Puff Up Beer representative.
Thanks for listening to The Mike and Tony Show.
And just remember, we are not doctors.
It's episode 144. I am 640 fucking 4, apparently. We are so behind. What time is it, by the way?
We're
9:08. We're an hour and 8 minutes behind getting rolling tonight because I think because I'm old. Let's just get to the chase. It's time to start the show. Mike Pierce, how are you, sir? How was your week?
I'm good. It was nicely capped off by the entertainment we just had.
Yeah, the entertainment to get us going into the weekend. And Mark the Couch Guy, how are you, brother?
Good. Like you said, it was fun, right? Good little ha-ha moment.
So just
Before the show started.
While we were cracking up for everybody, Tony just got a new iPad, and we told him that his screen was blurry right here for all those people like watching on here, and so he started to wipe his screen off, and he was like just wiping the screen, but nothing was happening on this screen, and so me and Mark are just like looking at him like, what is he wiping? Because he clearly wasn't wiping the camera lens. Tony was just wiping some part of the tablet.
I'm just having a night, bro.
And then Tony proceeded to look around, like, because he started to realize that he wasn't on the camera lens, and Tony was like, you're like, wait, Mark, like somebody was filming Tony without. Tony
If we didn't say anything, he would have checked his phone. By the way, that's turned off.
Yeah.
No, it never actually turned off. I did not
Oh, you didn't
successfully
turn it off?
my phone off.
Oh my god!
So for the listeners, and if you're watching the live stream or you see this live stream on YouTube, you caught the beginning. But it's been a while getting this thing off the ground tonight. So we are here, and our guest didn't make it tonight. Was sick. We were supposed to have the ever famous. I don't know what he's going by these days. Dom Gordon. Dumb
Juju.
Dumb Juju.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Yeah. Good buddy. He'll be on for like the million time. He's next week, Pierce. You got him rebooked.
Yeah. We're
Okay.
gonna
Okay. Cool.
sometime in the future.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
message him, bitch. Where you at?
Were you weird?
Are you feeling better?
Have you guys always talked to each other that way? By the way.
No, it's really disgusting. Actually, really gay. When we talk to each other.
Yeah, remember when he made the comment of when Dom was getting his teeth done? And he's like, damn, I just wanted one get ago before he got that all done.
Yeah, get one in or whatever he said.
I want to round on those beautiful gums before you put them.
Okay, too much detail. That's way too much detail. Yeah. It's going to be one tonight. Pierce.
In case anybody was wondering, we are not high.
Yeah, believe it or not, bro.
This is all natural, bro.
In fact, we're a little enhanced with caffeine, you and me,
Yeah,
Couch Guy.
Absolutely.
Because both of you are running off like a combined sleep of like 6 hours together.
Oh, dude, this week for me has been brutal. I slept. You know what's funny is that this used to be my norm. I can't believe I used to function like this all the time. I'm like 5-6 hours of sleep all week this week. How much sleep do you get, Couch Guy?
Technically speaking, 3 hours a day.
What do you mean? Why technically?
Well, because sometimes if I choose not to get up 30 minutes, I wait 30 more minutes before I get up after the alarm hits. But reason for that is because again, my wife works nights, so she gets home at like 4 or 5 ish. So I try to keep the little one awake with me, so that when she gets home, she'll be sleeping. And then she'll, when she gets home, she'll at least sleep with the mom for a little bit longer than just 2-3 hours. You know what I mean? So Alyssa can get some sleep before she has to get up and, handle with the kids.
Yeah,
So.
for sure.
It's a back and forth thing. It's not just one way. It's a 2-way streak. But pretty soon we'll be changing.
Did you say streak?
street? Street. One-way street.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Did I say streak?
I don't know.
I heard street.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, that old man hearing now, I guess, too. Fucking ears are going out as well. Oh. I was telling you, Pierce, it's becoming concerning. First of all, why do I have this between us? I can't even see Pierce fucking just got to stand in the middle of the table. But I like things happen to me where it's so I realize how getting old, like the things I would laugh at with my grandparents and with, the older people in the family, it does start to happen at a certain point where you're just like, and it's almost, I get irritated because I'm like, how the fuck? And it's exactly what an old person does. They get fucking irritated. Like, I don't understand. This is so simple. I was fighting with Logic Pro for a good hour before the show.
So I told Tony, the minute that Tony starts doing this, looking at his phone,
It's
it's
over.
over. Tony's officially old when he starts going like this at the angle. I mean, like going like this.
I haven't seen that in a long time. I forgot how bad that is. I hope you never get to that, Tony.
Well, we all get to that eventually.
Well, I hope
right?
he doesn't get to that very soon because then that's like means I'm right around the corner.
Yeah, you're not far behind me. You're not-
You're creeping up on me.
Yeah. So, what's been going on, Pierce? How's your week? Are you still on your cut? Yes.
Yeah. We'll continue on.
How's it going?
too.
Perfectly comfortable, no problems. Or are you craving food?
Today I'm pretty sore because I brutalized my legs on Wednesday and just went like all out. But no, today I didn't work out at all. And when I don't work out at all, I limit the amount of carbs I take in just because you're not burning that as fuel.
Yeah.
Because I use carbs as my main source of fuel. So any regular time, I eat 325 grams of carbs a day. And then I eat 220 grams of protein a day. And
325 of protein, you said?
carbs.
Oh, of carbs.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then 220 grams of protein, and then 65 grams of fat for that. And so
It's
since
a lot
I'm
of
using,
protein.
yeah,
Right.
well, because
Yeah, no, I get it.
but yeah,
get it.
so if I'm not working out or anything like that, I have to lessen my carb intake because then you're just patting yourself for it. So if I'm not burning it off,
Yeah.
then I'm not going to consume as much.
Yeah. That's the reason I'm lacking sleep though, bro. It's because I've become addicted. Before I was in a good habit before where it's like if I was super tired, I would skip the workout. And it would pay off. I'd do like you, like I'd hit snooze or I'd just literally wake up, push the alarm out 1 hour and then
Let it go.
get a little bit more sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm just so addicted in the morning. Like I don't feel right if I don't get that workout in. And so I get the workout in and then I'm super tired. But I am overall really freaking happy because I saw a picture that my daughter had taken of me in the backyard when I was watering with my shirt off. And it was June 17th. Bro, I looked bad, homie. Like it was bad. I was like, holy fuck, dude. I had like a big gut, like the old man gut, just like sticking out over my shirt.
I call it man body, man bod,
Dad bod.
dad bod.
Bro, I was way worse than you are right now. For sure. 100%.
I'm surprised you saw your body with the white fence that's behind you.
And that is funny because the white fence actually was behind me. All you can see was my arms, the tattoos.
Floating tattoo.
Floating
Yeah,
tattoos.
just floating tattoos. Yeah, but and so I was looking at a picture I took fairly recently, which actually I should probably even do an updated one. But it's crazy, dude. I've gone down 2 notches on my belt. All my lifts are going up.
That's good.
Jeez.
Yeah, bro. I look different. Like I feel like I look at that picture and I've dropped 7 pounds since October.
Nice, dude.
Bro, only 7 pounds. Isn't that crazy?
Some body comp. Look at you.
Yeah.
But it.
Well, that's the right way to do it. That's what you've been doing
Yeah,
forever.
it's
Yeah.
body comp. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
I'm going to stick with it, dude.
yeah, training muscle for fat,
Mm-hmm.
So you said you're shredding right now?
cutting.
Cutting.
Yeah.
Is this week 2?
Oh. What does your workout look like?
Kind of, yes, yeah. Yeah, you know. So.
Oh, you're not counting.
Because I started from January.
Oh, you started cutting in January?
Yeah, I started tracking the macros again. Because
No. But you, I thought you started.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you've
Yeah.
been on a bulk or
Yeah,
whatever.
Yep. So
Yeah.
like in the middle of February.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so like a couple weeks, yeah.
Gotcha.
But no, my workouts are still the same. I still do the same, everything like that. Actually, I was working out with Fran on Thursday, and we're doing chest. And whenever he works out with me, since he's Mr. Universe, right?
Yeah.
Literally.
And he hasn't been keeping up with things. He had a baby, he was living life, doing things and let himself go a little bit. And so obviously I surpassed him in like a lot of stuff, like lifting and heaviness and stuff like that. And so now whenever we work out, he tries to, like, you know, he tries to do the same amount. So, you know, he's like, "What you warming up with?" I'm like, 185. What? Why are we warming up with 185, bro? I was like, "Cause we're doing 225. We're gonna do, we're doing 3 sets of 10 and 225, dude.
Yeah.
Just regular." He's like, "Okay." He goes, "How about we do like drop set?" And so we did. We increased. So we did 185, 225, 245, and then 275. And he wanted to see how far each one could get. And so,
And new, Mr. Olympia.
that's actually this weekend is Mr. Olympia.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But the Arnold Classic, sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
This weekend. But anyways, yeah, so we always, you know, try to compete, and he always says the same thing. He's like, "You've been lifting. He's like, you've been doing this for 3 years longer than me. I took 3 years off, bro." So he always has an excuse every single time. So,
But you take 3 years off, man. That's a lot of time.
but it's crazy because like now he's back to getting it and everything like that, and he's like back to being like huge again, and he just started back in January, and so yeah, he caught
Muscle
that bug.
memory, bro.
Yeah, he caught that bug again, and now he's getting like big again.
Getting jacked. Yeah.
dude.
He had just started. That was your birthday, right? Your birthday dinner or whatever. He was saying like that day or the day before he had just started. And he was like, "Man, I'm just getting back into it."
Yeah.
That's cool.
Did he get the inspiration back into it, or what? Or he's all like, "Yeah, it's about time."
Yeah, he's like he wants to.
He was probably working out with Mike, and then he was like, "Shit, I'm Mr. Olympia, bro. I gotta get."
He wants to compete again in 2024.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
And so
hell yeah.
and so he's been tracking his macros more. He's been, again, like you said, been working out with me some and everything like that. But his caveat for doing 2024, he also wants me to do a show in 2024.
Shut up.
Yeah. I was like, "Nah, I don't know, dude. I don't know." And he's like, "You've never done one though." He goes, "Bro," he goes, "Obviously you'd have to do men's physique because you got like tiny calves." I was like, "Man, that's fucked up, dude."
You
Like,
have what, Kev?
Tiny calves.
calves.
What's men's physique? What I don't know.
Shorts.
They call it men's bikini. He calls it men's bikini.
Oh,
Yeah.
He calls it men's bikini because like fitness model girls and stuff. So he calls it men's bikini, and so they wear shorts, and so they're only judged on their
Upper
upper
body.
body. I see.
Is he gonna force you to do a lot of your back?
So I told him, well, I have a pretty strong back.
No, I'm talking like to shape it, like
Oh,
V.
shape it, yeah.
Yeah.
But I told him, I was like, okay, let's see where you can get me in 6 months. I was like, if you can get me pretty down in 6 months, he's like, then we'll talk about it.
What do you mean
We'll
by
see.
down? Like weight wise, or because you're gonna have to
see
go
how-
down weight, right? Or
To
go down in
see-
weight.
Just to see how shredded he can get me in 6 months.
Huh.
And so I told him that. He was like, all right. He goes, come on, man. He goes, I'm an Olympic coach, bro. Because his boy competed in the Pan America Games. And that's an Olympic sanctioned event. And he was his coach.
So
And
technically
so
speaking, he's an Olympic
he's
coach.
Like, yeah, that's what he said. He's like, bro, he said, you got a free Olympic coach, man. He's like, come on, dude, just do it with me. And so I was like, all right, you got 6 months. And we'll see.
Damn, that's crazy. I'd come out and support, bro.
Does that mean you have to?
No.
Oh,
Shave his beard? Why?
I'm not seeing how jacked my face is.
I mean, don't they like
That would be.
put on a show like?
Oh, you're saying the judges are swayed by the chiseled jaw or whatever, something like that.
Isn't that a thing? And you got to tan up, dude, bro.
Yeah.
Spray
Well,
tan.
I'm already pretty tan, so I mean,
He's like, I don't need it. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good.
That's true.
You know, it's funny. I've actually just been listening to episode 50 that we did, and when Fran was on, and he was talking about. He was just, I don't know, just like listening to his whole journey. Remember, he went through all those injuries, and
Yep.
I think like his
hamstring, bro.
Hamstring.
When
And he still kept
his
working
calf,
out.
Sorry, when he tore his calf.
and then like personal stuff, like he said he got laid off,
Yeah.
and then like I
Yep.
think didn't his dog died or something like that?
Yeah.
Or- yeah. You're always gonna have challenges with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like during his getting ready to compete too, when his dog died, right?
So the latest one, yeah. So
Yeah.
when he was trying to qualify for Worlds,
Yeah.
so he'd already won Mr. Universe, He was trying to compete for Worlds. His dog,
Passed away.
Rambo died.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he was actually in the prime of it, like that week, 2 weeks before, and so it just fucked him up. And your emotions do help, do a thing to you, and you retain water and everything like that. And he just felt like he wasn't.
Oh, definitely. Your
he wasn't
hormones
as
go
flat,
along.
yeah.
Right?
So that's what he said. He's like, my hormones are all jacked.
Well, he was talking about how unhealthy it was too.
Yeah.
He was just like bodybuilding is.
Well, it messed
not
up
healthy.
Messed up his testosterone.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about on the podcast. Yeah,
Yeah.
He said I can't remember what he said his numbers were, but they were crazy low.
Yeah.
And it took him 6 months to get his testosterone like back up to a normal
I thought
baseline.
working out helps you with your testosterone, though.
No, but with
dieting.
it's
Oh,
and
you're
it's that-
dieting.
it's
Okay,
really
yeah.
the last part.
Yeah.
Where you're just like really cutting and you're just trying desperately to lose fat and your body's starting to really fight you. It does not want to get rid of any more body fat.
Right,
But you're trying to get to this crazy level.
Right.
And that's when it's terrible for you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Just it's like
It's
weight
the
cutting
diet.
in MMA and stuff and
Yeah.
boxing,
So, yeah.
So how serious are you on a scale of 1 to 10
Yeah.
as of now?
Yeah.
Or
Wait,
considering it, I should say.
When was this conversation? That's the question.
2 weeks ago.
That's still fairly new.
So-
it's still fairly new.
Maybe a 5. Like I said,
A 5. Okay, you're right in the middle.
like if he gets me like ridiculously shredded in like 6 months,
Yeah.
then we might consider it. Because that's like I said, that's why I stopped. Like he tracks all my numbers for me.
So he's currently tracking your numbers now.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I tell him what my numbers are every day, and he tells me what I need to eat, like the next couple of days or whatever. He goes-
Because it goes hand in hand with your workout plan.
It's
or-
by
Yeah.
days.
And so he has me tell him every day. He's like, "What do you weigh today?" And I'm like, "All right." Like today I weighed 241.2.
Yeah.
So I'm down from 250 in the last
Yeah.
month. So I've been shredded. And a lot of that is just like, water weight when you
Yeah.
get back to working out and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I'd come out and
but
show
that's
support.
what he says. He goes, because I told you my goal is 220 by May, but he was like, "Bro, I can get you to 200 shredded." He goes, "You'd be big and shredded at 200 pounds." And I'm like,
It could
I
happen.
don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, I would trust him.
I'm-
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for you.
Hell yeah, bro.
I will go.
Well, dude, you've been my inspiration because that was after my surgery when I came home, dude. That was like I was super skinny when I came out of the hospital.
Yeah.
And then I just piled weight on. I couldn't work out. I wasn't supposed to be working out. And I was just eating. We were on that super lockdown in my bedroom
Yeah.
forever. And I just ballooned, bro. I just got like unhealthy fat. Talk about body recomp. I guarantee you I lost a shit ton of muscle, gained a bunch of fat. It was a bad situation. But watching Mike and then listening to this podcast, shout out to this podcast, Mind Pump. I used to think they were out of Colorado for some reason, but I found out they're out of California actually. So, but anyway, it's a great podcast. But that's what they talk about. It's that thing of like the things to really focus on are getting enough protein and working out consistently. Like
Yeah.
if you do that, because I really think I've worked out a lot in my life, but it's not been consistent. It's a
Yeah.
lot of off and on, and you lose gains, you go backwards, and you find yourself not really, 10 years later, you're not as anywhere further than you were. So it's been watching you. It's that slow game, dude.
Yeah.
It's the just keep tracking. I was tracking really anally for a while, but I'm not tracking as much anymore. But the workouts have gotten like I just can't fucking miss them.
Yeah.
And now I'm putting in extra. I'm going 7 days a week sometimes, and it's
You
like
have break days.
I know you do, and you do, and I feel such a difference. I always know it's time when I'm like not hitting my normal numbers. Like you
Yeah.
go to throw up something up, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, damn. I was going to do 7 of these. I can barely get like 3 or 4. Like, what's
Yeah.
going on? And then that's when it's like, okay, yeah, take a break, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've done 2 or 3 days in a row. Whoo, you come back like a superhero.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah, overtraining is a thing for sure.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm sucking at, bro? It's ironic because I used to be the guy, but cardio. I'm just not doing no cardio. I need to be doing something.
Never did it.
I get but I get like 15,000 steps a day on
Yeah.
average.
Yeah. And then 10,000 is a 5K. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Something like that. So 10,000 is 5. So you're doing a 5K every day, $1.
Yeah, and that's just work though.
Yeah.
But then I
So-
don't get it on the weekends usually.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're trying to gain muscle and do the recomp and everything like
Mm-hmm.
that, your max like 2 to 3 times a week
Yeah,
supposed to do
I'm
cardio.
sold, dude. I because I had heard on the podcast, I've watched you and everything, but now that it's actually happening, and you're like, I give way less of a fuck what the scale says at this point, because it's like you realize, like, oh damn, like if you can go down waist, if your waist is getting smaller, your lifts are going up, doing something right.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not too worried about it, and I'm also accepting that I am 44. Like I'm probably not gonna ever be 185, bro.
You don't know, dollar.
It could happen.
Yeah.
185. Holy
Maybe.
shit, dude. Back in the day.
The one thing that I did change too was like as far as like eating. Back in the day, you're like, I gotta get my protein in. Drinking shakes like crazy, right? You're just like, I gotta get that shakes. But like over time, there's been like studies showing that it fucks your kidneys up. Taking those kind of shakes,
The protein shakes?
All of them
right?
in general? Just in general?
No, just in general, yeah. Just because it's a lot of taxing on your kidneys,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it fucks with
All
you
at
and
once,
everything.
right?
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
what I try to do is, get all my protein mostly from food, like pure food sources.
Yep, that's the way to go.
And go through it that way.
Well, that's hard. And you said you're hitting 220 a day.
Yeah.
I shoot for like 205. And then in reality, like when I'm tracking, and I kind of know from all the tracking, it's like I'm probably getting around like 180,
Yeah.
maybe 190, something like that. Dude, that's so tough, especially without the shakes. Shakes are easy, bro. I get it. I can fucking get 1,000 in a day just drinking shakes.
Yeah.
Chug it out in the morning.
The hard one is the carbs, dude, the 325. Like when I'm on like a workout day,
Yeah.
trying to hit 325 grams of carbs.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So what does that look like? What does 325 grams of carbs look like to you?
So
Depends
just,
on one day, let's say a day.
so let's just say like if I know I need heavy carbs, I'll eat a Pop-Tart. I eat Pop-Tarts. So Pop-Tarts, 2 Pop-Tarts is like 75 grams of carbs just in 2 Pop-Tarts. So you're not going to get a lot of carbs from your fruits and veggies because those are complex carbs. There's what are they called? Phytonutrient foods. And so
Like,
they have a lot of
What was he
nutrients
saying
and
on the
chemicals.
podcast? I can remember now. Mike. Can't remember.
But yeah, so
He was spouting so many fancy words. I was like,
but a lot
"Oh,
of a lot of grains and stuff. And,
okay.
and breads in order to get to those carb levels.
Mm.
So I eat a lot of rice on lunch.
Mm.
So I'll have my rice
Same.
and fish and rice and chicken.
Yep.
And then like I said, a Pop-Tart to help out. Especially if it's leg day, I'll eat a Pop-Tart because you want those carbs.
Do you eat just
to help
one?
you out.
They come in two, right?
2, yeah. I eat both of them, yeah, on those high days.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the end of the day, it's like sometimes it's hard because you're like, fuck, dude, I just need like I need like 20, I need 20 more fucking grams of carbs. And so I was just like, all right, let's pop a fruit by the foot. And like, luckily I have a 9-year-old at home, right? And so
Yeah, no shortage of
go to the
easy
pantry,
carbs.
Yeah, and I can go find a fruit by the foot, and that's like 15 to 19 grams of carbs right there. And I'm like, bam, that's easy. You just wad it up and throw it in your mouth and eat it. Water it up. So, and that's the other thing too. I also try to eat all my food in before 6:30 p.m.
Yeah, it's a good move.
So,
Give your body time.
Yeah.
Your digestive system needs a rest for
Yeah.
sure, especially with a lot of protein like that.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, we should get on board with them, bro. Like, I'm not competing. You will never get me on one of those stages ever. Period.
Period. Dot. No cap.
But,
period. No
but we
cap.
could
I'm
train
dying.
like it with them, and there's so much science on that. Like you remember when we used to train back in the day when we would all train together, or we had a goal or
It's a
something.
testosterone boost.
It really is, bro. And so, like, I'm telling you, bud, let's do it. Can't make
I'm
you
like
can't.
AIDS right now to that. I don't know why I can't get myself back into it.
Well, yeah, I
And
was
the
gonna ask
crazy
you:
thing,
is it literally like a time issue? Is it really, or do you think
It
that maybe
is.
you're feeling
It's
lack
the
of motivation?
kids. Here's the thing. I just don't feel like I have the like I will have enough time for me to do it. You know what I mean? Because it's like by the time I get home, she's leaving. I'm cooking dinner for the kids and then putting them to bed. Like I get home at 7.
What time do you start
Ish.
work? What time do you got to be at work?
So I have to be at work by 9:30. I have to be up by 6 o'clock, get my kids ready, and by the time I get them
Up by
to
6.
school, they'll be at school because after breakfast and stuff like that happens, I cook them breakfast and all that stuff. They'll be at school by like 7:45. I'll be leaving at school by 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Right. Usually, what I usually do, I just go to work. I'm supposed to be there. Not supposed to be until 9:30.
What time do you get there?
Huh?
What time do you get there?
I'm supposed to be there by 9:30.
No. When you leave the school at 8 o'clock, what time do you arrive at work?
By like 8:30. Like it's like a half hour.
Bruh. That's when you work out.
Uh,
Go to the gym before you go to work. Especially you, because they're pretty lax. If you roll in 10 minutes late, nobody gives a fuck, right?
Oh, I go in late all the time.
Okay, buddy. So there you go. See, that's what I'm saying. You can find it. So
But the motive, it's just hard. I don't.
It's a motivation.
I tried.
That's what it is.
I know. I tried morning workouts. I don't know how any of you guys do it, but I literally
You work
tried
on the evenings usually, don't you?
Lunch and evenings.
Lunch and evenings, yeah.
So I did nothing but evenings. Like I'm talking 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock to 1 before, right? And then I tried morning for 3 weeks. 5 o'clock in the morning. My alarm clocks go off at 4:30. I literally roll off the bed, have my gym bag right there on the floor, put it on and get in the car, and that's it. That's how I literally get out of bed. Like that's my first attempt for the first 3 weeks. I had no energy to get any of the lifts I was doing
What time
at
are you
night.
going to bed?
Probably around like 11ish. But at that time,
And you were waking up at what time?
at 4:30.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's your
Well-
problem. That's me this week, dude. That's exactly where I'm at this week. Is
That's
going
the
so
hard
late.
part, though. Like I can't put myself to bed, especially converting over. You know what I mean? From night to
Yeah.
today. But yeah, that's true.
That's the deal,
Fuck,
bud.
man.
You should go in that little pocket after you drop the kids off from school. You go straight to the gym, fucking get it in. Start easy, bro. Even if you just start with 30 minutes or something, 20 minutes, just get in there and do something and build a habit of showing up there. And then once you get that going, you'll get rolling. You'll get addicted so fast. And that's why, even though I'm like complaining that I can't skip it and so I'm missing sleep or whatever,
Yeah.
it is what keeps me sane, dude. Like having that, because not only that, for me, it's like time by myself. But you too, you put headphones in when you work out, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's that you time, you know, even more important than anything else.
And I used to utilize that for myself all the time. Even before the 3, there was 2, and I used the gym as like, okay, it's my time. You know, I'm done with work. Go to the gym, my
Yeah.
time, my self peace, listening to fucking love music. Right?
Yeah.
Fuck, you guys don't judge me. And I'm working out, and I'm just killing it. Like,
Yeah.
And then it's so funny because
I'm only giving you so much shit all the time because I love you, bro. And I think it's so important for us to get that exercise in and get that time for yourself and just keep you sane. Especially you got so much work cut out for you with your kids and
oh yeah,
your busy
every
ass
day.
life. And
Every day, bro. It's insane. And video games is supplementing that. That's the problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Video game is literally supplementing that missing.
it's like a less healthy substitution.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Literally. And I mean, it's not even funny, right? It's the truth. It's
But you'll enjoy
it's
your video
supplements
games
it.
so much better if you get your workout in.
You're fucking right. Dude, it's depressing when you have to breathe too hard to putting on your fucking sock.
Yeah, those moments will get you. Yeah, and where the fuck were you all, by the way, when I looked like I did? Jesus criminy.
It was COVID. We couldn't come over here and see you.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's true. actually.
Good job, Mike. Way to put that out there, buddy.
Yeah, it's truth. Nothing but truth. Yeah, I just think it's important, and we're not getting any younger. I mean, you're definitely a few years behind, but still.
I also think the difference is too between me and Tony and you is that we actually have a place to do it right away. Like I don't necessarily have to go to the gym. I like to go to the gym because of the social aspect, right?
Yeah.
And then also I don't have a leg press at home. If I had a leg press at my house,
You would not go to
I
the
would
gym.
not be at the gym.
Yeah.
Because that's what I mean. I literally have everything: Smith machine, squat rack, bench press, like all those free weights, like 650 pounds worth of shit.
It's just the.
Yeah, I have
there.
I have a spin bike, a treadmill, an elliptical. Like
I've been thinking about getting a membership only because you know what I miss more than anything else? It's not any of the weights. It's because I'm pretty basic with what
social
I like to
interaction
do.
with people.
No, the fucking sauna.
Oh yeah,
The dry
That's-
sauna.
Love
and
this
that's,
sauna.
that's
There's so
recovery
many-
too. Yeah,
There's
That's what
so
I've been
many
doing, too.
benefits, dude. It's so
I gotta
good
ask
for you.
about that. What the? I hated the sauna. I did
Now,
not
are you talking?
understand.
And you're not talking about the steam room, right? There's two different. There's
Yes.
like the water one is the steam room.
Correct.
The
And
sauna,
the sauna,
is
the
the
heat.
wooden dry
Yeah.
heat.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And
So-
that's
What's the benefits of that? Because I've seen people just sit there. I'm like,
Toxins, man. Helps you recover. It gives you that heat, right? The inflammation, and then obviously purifies you, right? You're sweating out all those toxins out of your system. Yeah. I can't do steam room, bro. Like
I know,
can't
it's a
do,
bit-
because you know what it is to me in my head?
What?
It's other people's fucking
Yes.
wet
Yes.
on my body.
Yes, all of it. And their
Dripping,
breath,
dripping.
everything, like their essence is fucking getting picked up. It's water. It sticks to everything,
Yeah.
bro. So every little particle, fucking fart particles, whatever it
Dripping
the
from the
case may
ceiling,
be.
dropping on you.
No, listen to this. Facilities, so sauna bathing can claim health benefits that include detoxification, increased metabolism, weight loss, increased blood circulation, pain reduction, anti-aging, skin rejuvenation, improved cardiovascular function, improved immune function, improved sleep, stress management, and general relaxation.
But you know what I've been
It's
looking
fucking
at?
amazing for you.
Yeah.
And there's
Go
so
fuck
much,
yourself. Holy shit.
a
That's
lot of
crazy
science
alive.
behind
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah.
And you know what I've been looking at before a leg press machine? Is an in-home
Calf
sauna.
races? Oh.
Is an in-home sauna.
Calf races.
Calf races, jerk.
Damn.
I got Slim Reaper calves over here. I got Kevin Durant calves over here.
John Jones, baby.
Yeah.
No, that's funny.
But no, that's what I want. Like, so I've been looking like, dude, when we went to the stock show, like they had like, whatever, not a kiosk, but like a demo area, whatever. And they had like all those saunas. Like they literally can build these saunas in your house in like 45 minutes, dude. And
Me
they're all
and
like
my-
click,
Fuck
click, click, click.
yourself.
You know what I'm talking about? Have you seen those?
Yes.
And Mark, and they have other things added to them. So you can do the
There's
ones
outdoor ones, indoor ones.
There's the one, but the ones inside, dude. They have the ones where you can put aromatherapy in.
A what?
Aromatherapy, like oils and shit.
Yeah.
There's another one that has different light tones. Dollar, have you seen that one? Where like it gives off the different
No.
lights, and like it's like a blue light is for
Right.
like
Right.
emotional well-being or something like that, and like a red light means this and that. Like it's different
All
light,
kinds of-
light
yeah.
therapy, right? Light therapy.
Yeah.
And
There
that's
you
a thing, by the way.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Yeah.
Light therapy. And then the actual sauna itself. And like I was looking, I was like, damn, dude. Like the ones that were at the stock show and everything, right? They were talking about like $5,000 to $10,000. But like at Costco, dude, those same ones,
Costco.
dollar. Those same ones, if you look at Costco online, those same ones are like half the price.
You know they're building a Costco right
Grand
over here.
opening.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah.
Grand opening
Yeah.
sale.
Yep. There you go, buddy. I can't wait. I fucking love Costco.
Yeah, but that I do like the sauna. Have you guys ever done like a cryotherapy either?
No.
Is that the
The
cold,
cold,
right?
The
Yeah.
stand-up one usually.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So the cryotherapy is cool too, but it, it's the same benefits if you had like an ice bath. Like if you do that, dude, like it's funny because like I'm like, fuck, I can't do an ice bath.
Wait, you actually did that. Didn't you
But I
do a
can
video on a cryotherapy?
Yeah, but I can do cryotherapy all day, every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it feel a lot different?
To me, yeah, dude. Have you ever done an ice bath?
It
Yes, I've
sucks.
done an ice bath. It's miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fucking
Yeah.
sucks. I tried that because I hurt myself on my leg
Yeah.
doing football, and I was like, "Fuck it, throw me in ice."
I do.
just literally just sat there in ice. I'm like, "This is fucking hurt. This sucks."
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it feels like it stings.
Yeah.
right. And I was like, "The fuck am I doing this for?"
I do take cold showers, and in like where I grew up, that was you couldn't do that. But in Colorado, you could take a cold fucking shower,
Yeah.
like you're in a river or something.
In the Philippines, is nothing but cold showers, bro.
Yeah, dude, this has got me thinking though. I'm really thinking about like setting up a time because of like we're talking about getting older, right? And I'm talking about not getting enough sleep and working hard and having all this stress and shit. I feel like I need to get to a sauna. It's just
You know what
like,
they have now too? Is they have sauna studios now.
Huh?
where
Like
you just go.
You just sit there for a studio of
How
like,
do the prices
saunas
compare
out?
to a
I don't
gym?
know. I haven't actually checked those out, but they've been advertising on TV a lot lately. More.
Would you call it a sauna salon? A sauna what?
studio? It's like a sauna studio. And
Studio.
so they have individual sauna rooms, and you have your own individual sauna that you just fucking chill out in, dude. And just
like a karaoke place, except it's sauna.
a sauna, yeah.
Yeah,
The Filipino would go to that.
karaoke sauna.
Yeah, so they have those. Yeah, they like, and there's like one that's like opening up, like by my house or something like that.
That's fucking
And they
insane.
have like membership exclusive things, and you can just like
You know, one thing that's always stopped me from my whole leg aspect is squats and deadlifts.
Yeah, I was going
Broke
to
my back all the time. Can't figure out why. Cannot figure out why.
How, did Did you ever have a back injury?
No.
Never.
I mean, the only back injury I've ever had was apparently, remember when I hurt myself and I couldn't walk and I went to Shauna and them?
Yes.
The only issues the biggest issue that we saw was my spine at the end of it was like conjoining like this, like the bones, spinal cord were like going like this. And she's all like,
what do you mean they're like crooked?
no, they were like coming together. There was no more gap in between.
Oh, like
it's
like the
compressed. It's
disc.
so much
Okay.
compressed.
Yeah. So that's the only thing that they saw.
Well, that's the other thing too. So if you're advice for anybody that's ever wanting to lift heavy, if you lift heavy, like as far as squats and everything like that, you always need to decompress your spine.
Mhm.
So like after every heavy lift that I do, like, you know, if I'm doing 315, I'll, you know, because mostly when I'm doing my stuff, you're doing it on squat rack, right? And the squat rack has a little pull-up bars above you.
Mm-hmm.
And so you just jump on that pull-up bar and just hang there for like 30 seconds to a minute. You know, and if you want to swing once in a while, kind
Wiggle.
of decompress your spine again. Because every single time you're doing that hard lift, right, you're putting down on that weight on that spine, just like a hammer, right? If you want to tighten a hammerhead, you hit it on its butt, right?
Yeah.
Push everything down. That's what happens. Everything pushes down on your spine. And so you're supposed to decompress after.
I do it regularly.
I've never
love
done that.
hanging.
That's probably why too. Because
Oh,
I've always
yeah.
went from a leg press straight to a squat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do it in between or anything, but I frequently just go over to the pull-up bar and just hang, and then twist your hips and
Nope.
Yep.
just
Never do
move
it.
things around. You can feel it, just decompressing. Yeah, no, I think that's really important. I can't stop thinking about the sauna now. I'm gonna figure something out. we did look at. They're so expensive though.
Yeah. Well,
Because you can get them built. You can build one. Like we actually literally were talking about down the road, like turning part of this room or this whole room into a sauna.
Yeah.
Fuck it. YouTube DIY, baby. Let's get it.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a little bit more complicated than that.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all made changes to the house. You can do it.
Yeah, building a sauna though. It says, well, you want to do that right.
I feel like it's more materials than anything.
No, because Mark,
Right?
you also got to think about like, so you obviously you want to use a wood, right? But you can't just go to fucking Home Depot and just get some wood.
Well, yeah,
fucking plywood.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Material more aspect of it than
You can't
the
use
building.
like treated wood because
Yeah.
if you're going to get it hot, you worry about vapors and fumes and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's probably has to be like especially like cedar and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's more
Yeah.
materialistic than anything, though, right? For the
Yeah.
DIY part.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But in the meantime, I don't know. I'm tempted to just go somewhere they've gone.
Well,
You
they
know,
also have those ones like the little tents too. Like
Yeah.
a little pop-up tent
Yeah,
one
yeah,
you do,
yeah.
and you put like the little humidifier thing or whatever in there, and it's supposed to get up to like.
it's probably work well. They just, I don't know. It just seems like
I just
a
want,
weird-
yeah, you don't want to be like hanging out on the fucking dark ass tent, right? That's what I see it as, right? Yeah. Like a phone booth, right? That's the size of the things are like a phone booth size.
Yeah.
So anybody that's listening to this that was born pre 2000 or post 2000, a phone booth is where somebody used to put coins
yeah.
into a machine to call somebody else when
They
they,
had
didn't
like
have
a
a cell.
cell phone with a cable that plugged into a box.
Inside of a bigger box.
In fact, back then, all phones plugged into some kind of something.
Yeah.
There was no walking around. Well, actually, I mean, that probably started pre 2000, huh? Like the jumbo ass fucking satellite phones. And they used to call them satellite phones or something. There was car phones too, remember?
Car phones was first, wasn't it?
I used to.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Like when I was 16, I had a cell phone because I worked at Office Max.
Mm.
And so they had all the phones out. And like, and at that point in time, that's when Sprint was, remember Sprint?
Oh, yeah.
That's when they had Sprint. And we got the employee deal, $11.11 a month. And it got you like 900 minutes.
Oh, I remember when we were like limited on time.
Yeah, you're limited in time. Remember that?
Yeah, and text.
So again, anybody post 2000 born,
Yeah.
you guys didn't have to worry about unlimited stuff. Like I see all these things now. It always cracks me up. Like it's like unlimited data. Blah blah blah. Blah. I'm like, is there any plans out there now that are limited?
not.
Is there anything out there nowadays that are like you only get certain amount of minutes?
They do. Metro PCS type thing.
Oh,
Yeah, those little like Boost Mobile. Those still exist.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I had a musician friend who took forever, bro. forever. Be like, hey, don't text me, just call me. Like,
Yeah.
really, bro?
Call me after 9. Call me after 9.
Yeah. Oh, you
Nine.
remember that shit? Don't call me before 7, okay?
Call me
I
after
don't
9,
have
bro.
time.
Or like the other thing too is like T-Mobile was big. Remember on the circle, the friends and family. You can call your friends and family at T-Mobile for free.
Oh, that's right.
So like when me and Tira first started dating,
Uh-huh.
Verizon had it too, right? They had the circle, the Verizon. Talk to Verizon people for free, right?
Uh-huh.
Talk to T-Mobile people for free. And so me and Tira were talking crazy, like a lot, right? As you do.
Yeah.
When
When
you
you
first
first
date and
date.
everything like
Yeah.
that.
Uh-huh.
And one day she got a phone bill, and she was like, "Why is my phone bill $400?" And I was like, "She was like, are you not Verizon?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm on Cheap Mobile. I got Cheap Mobile." And she was like, "What? Are you kidding me?" So like, I did the guy thing. I was like, "Yeah,
I'll pay for it.
I'll pay for half your phone bill.
Yeah.
I think it's only fair."
Yeah. You didn't tell her you were on Cheap Mobile that time.
Yeah, it's
Man.
funny how times have changed, man.
Yeah, but no. So yeah, back to the sauna thing. Like, yeah, Costco, they have like ones that are like $2,500, dude, and those are the ones that you can like
Just
build up and,
self-install?
like,
Wait, are those for outside or inside?
inside?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. Is it a box? You just
Yeah, so it's like
Basically.
a cedar box, and it's all built up, and it's like you can do it like a 2-person one. You just fucking set up and like
It's like, you ever see those portable closets you get?
yeah.
Like that, yeah.
Oh,
It's
those
like that
things
time, but way better. No. It's not like that kind of material. I just mean it's
But
that
like that-
concept
that-
of
yeah.
you're
You can
creating
just-
a closet where there is none. You're creating a sauna or room for a sauna where it's
is none.
inside another room.
yeah. So it's these things.
a room in a room, right?
Yeah.
So like that.
Oh, you can hold it up to the
That's
camera
dope.
too there, Pierce.
Like everybody, it's
Oh, yeah.
little things there. So yeah, it's like a little, and this one right here is on Wayfair, is like $2,900. Yeah, it's like those things, and
That's
they
pretty
just,
dope, though.
you just set it up in your house, like 45 minutes to an hour, and it's all set up, dude.
Yeah. Huh. Wait, do they have to be plugged next to like a...
Well, yeah, they plugged in work.
No, I mean not plugged. I didn't mean by plug.
Solar
not
powered.
an actual plug. Yeah. Like
Geothermal.
like pipes though. Like does it needs to be like
No, because it's not water.
no water? Okay.
Yeah.
It's just heat.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the difference.
Between
all the
the steam
studies,
and the
yeah,
sauna.
all the studies are on dry saunas.
Gotcha.
There's some studies on the infrared ones.
The UV ones, too,
I don't
right?
trust
Is that a
those, yeah.
thing?
Yeah, the infrared ones. Yeah, that's right.
Isn't the
Yeah.
infrared bad for your skin?
No, UV is bad for your skin.
Yeah, UV
Yeah.
is bad for your skin. Okay.
But yeah, the infrared was like, isn't that like a microwave dollar essentially? Like it's like heating you
Essentially.
from like the
Yeah, you don't want to.
Fucking destroy you from the inside.
Yeah, you don't want any part of that. Yeah, that's a hard thing as I'm getting older and seeing all the science, bro, that's coming out and all these things and then you're just like, but how do you set up your life so you get all that stuff? You know what I mean? How do you get because you really could benefit from having cold therapy, heat therapy. So you're doing a dry sauna and a cryo or something like that, or ice baths. I've thought about. I actually, because my son was like, "Yeah, we should start doing them all the time." I'm like, it does cost money. It's going to create a bill. I mean, it's not the most expensive thing, but that's a lot of fucking ice.
Yeah.
like you can't. When you gonna just take it from your
Amazon, bro.
refrigerator?
I mean, the only thing
Ice?
I can really think of
Don't you-
dollar is
really?
if you had an outdoor one, right? Here in Colorado. Just leave it out in the wintertime, right?
Yeah,
It's
well,
only
that was
beneficial.
That's actually was the
Yeah.
most practical thing I was thinking of was having it out in the
A
patio.
fucking trough out there and just jump
Can
in
you-
the water.
I mean, the only thing I would suggest in regards to that is like buy something from Amazon that creates ice, and once a week you want ice bath.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it won't be like too taxing as far as buying so much ice. You just, hey, you're going to build up ice. Once that, you guys go through your whole week of exercise, then you have that day of ice chilling in the bath. ready
Dude, if
to
I'm going to
go.
spend $600 on one that produces a lot, though, like what I'm seeing here,
Yeah.
I might as well just fucking get a sauna and just go the heat route instead. Got cold showers. I can get by with the cold showers and then doing a heat sauna, dry sauna.
Dude,
No,
like-
dry sauna is so nice, and it does help with recovery too a lot
Yeah.
afterward. It's the dry sauna podcast today.
Yes.
Dollar is stuck on it.
This podcast is brought to you by
Dry sauna.
Dry
the word
sauna.
dry sauna.
Like Sesame Street. But the the phrase Dry sauna.
Or we could be like Pee-wee's Playhouse. The secret word of the day is
Oh yeah.
dry sauna. And anybody time somebody said dry sauna,
Yeah. Again, anybody born after 2000.
yeah,
Pee Wee Herman.
yeah.
It's complicated.
Please don't Google him because
Yeah, it's complicated.
there's just
leave
some
it.
things on there. that- God,
Paul Rubens.
imagine somebody
Paul
Googling
Rubens.
Pee Wee.
Isn't it so weird when you see people like him though now, and you see how old they are?
Yeah.
It's like holy fucking shit.
Well, so, like before I got over here, back in the day, I used to watch wrestling a lot, right? During the
Oh, yeah.
Attitude Era, that's when The Rock and Stone Cold and all them. But now, it comes on like Friday Night SmackDown is on Fox now, right? And so they had like Roman Reigns on there and all that stuff, who's family of The Rock. But they had a guy on there. His name was Cody Rhodes, and I was like, Cody Rhodes. I was like, I bet you he's Dusty Rhodes' son. I was like, started like looking around. I'm like, yep,
It is?
Dusty Rhodes' son. I was like, from back in the 80s, 90s, dude.
Time passed by and their kids are taking over.
Yeah,
That's how old they got. Their fucking kids are taking over now.
Bro, that video I sent you of the teacher getting knocked out,
yeah, dude.
that got my blood boiling. Like I was so angry. I sent it here. I can send it to you too, Couch Guy, so you can take a look at.
But that
this.
was I told Tony like this video, like it's a teacher, right?
Mhm.
But this is a grown ass man student. Like this was like a dude that knocked this teacher out.
He's like a grown ass man.
real.
He put an emphasis on that grown.
He was a big kid, dude. And what? She took his Nintendo Switch. Is that what it was, $1?
Yeah, it took his Nintendo Switch, and when the video starts, she's like running out of the room.
Yeah. Well,
Or
she's
not
like
running.
walking
She's-
out of the room with his backpack, right?
Yeah.
And he's like following her, and he just went like ape shit on her and just fucking knocked her out, bro.
Wait, it was a lady teacher?
yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's kind of what's crazy about it. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
But I mean, it is a really, really fucking wild video. I've even got it here. So
But yeah, that's what we were talking about. That they having kids as big as you, dollar in your classes.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
well it's
here it is,
even
Mark.
here. Yeah, here's the video. Look at that guy.
Look at that.
She's
He's like-
out as soon as she hits the
and
ground.
this is
bro.
middle school, right? You said dollar?
Yeah,
Is he just wailing?
look at her,
Yeah, bro.
dude. He's just punching the shit out of her now. It's unbelievable, dude.
Look how many people it takes to get him off.
Oh yeah, and she's been out the whole time, dude.
And he's still kicking, bro.
As soon as she hits the floor, she's out.
Yeah.
She's out, and it's hard to tell if he knocked her out
Holy.
Or the ground.
or the ground, or maybe it was a combination.
Yeah.
She
Or
was
both.
dazed, and then as her head hit the ground, it was good
Yeah.
night. But that sucks, man, because definitely, I've been through the brain shit. You do not want to mess around like that. Like that dude may have messed her up for the rest of her life. Like
Yeah.
it's so sad, but it's so crazy. I sent it to you just because I was like. By the way, let me know if it's ever too much. I'd like text the fuck out of people at like 5 in the
Dude,
morning.
he texts us at like 5 o'clock when he's awake. We're doing his workouts. Me and Tyson, he was texting us one day, just going back and forth.
Yeah. Well, you started it because you were listening to episode 77.
Yeah.
And I guess we were arguing about MMA.
Yeah.
And they were saying it's done. And like Tyson literally said some crazy quote where he was like, it's going to be on fucking NBC by next year. Watch. And I said, that's a bold claim. And I was getting
Tony was
so
so
worked
worked
up.
up,
I was like, no, you guys don't understand. The fighters today are so much better than like, it's totally growing. And so then Mike was like, I guess we owe Tony an apology or whatever. And then I finally got around to listening to it while I'm working out at like fucking early in the morning. And so then I started sending on the chat. I was like, you all do. I'll take my apology whenever. And then I even sent an article where it was like UFC highest profits ever, expected more growth, over
$1
$1 billion
billion,
a
yeah.
year. And I'm like,
I win, bitches.
I won for once.
Well, that's the thing about our podcast, right? We've always said, like, it's been on the podcast. It was on the podcast. You said.
Yeah. What it sure is, dude. It
Yeah.
locks you down on stuff you said. And because there was things too, like with Tyson, he knew that Trump was going to get elected.
Yeah.
I kind of want to have him on and ask him about what he thinks.
And
Is he going to get elected again?
And then me and Dollar were like, no, bro.
Yeah. It's not going to happen.
Not going to happen, dude.
Nah. Donald Trump, right? You're fired. Like, no, this guy's not getting elected.
Yeah.
Nope, he got elected.
And Tyson called these like the secret Trump voters.
Yeah, the secret Trumpers. He was so right, though, dude. So much crazy shit happened. I was actually talking about this to a coworker today, just about how Obama really, like, that pendulum swung back far as fuck after Obama got out. Like, that's when you saw Trump and you just saw crazy shit where, like, people were like, something did. I agreed with Tyson on that. Or I didn't. I didn't agree. I said it in past tense. I agree with him now. At the time, we thought he was an idiot. But it is funny how that happens, right?
Yeah.
Or even the UFC conversation. It's so funny in retrospect. You're like, oh, damn. Yeah. That went
Yeah, and I did apologize to Dollar that day when I was the one that said,
Yeah.
we owe Tony an apology.
Yeah, for sure.
About MMA, bro. They were doing just fine.
Yeah, because I don't know. I love MMA. I love UFC, and I don't think it's going anywhere. But they had just sold at the time. That was right. Yeah.
Yeah. And he didn't even know.
For
Remember
just-
that? He was like,
It wasn't even
he's like,
for
"What?
that
They
much.
sold?"
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, they sold, dude, to a whole share group of people. So now just like, not just the two brothers own it. It was like a
Yeah.
whole conglomerate.
Did you see
of
what
people.
Tyson did, though, on the text, though?
What?
He kind of was like, well, it was really just that I just don't think they treat the fighters right. And I was like, okay. Give him a thumbs up.
I'll take that as your apology. Thanks, Tyson.
Yeah, love to have him on again soon. I can't wait to have Dom on. I'm really looking forward to it. We've had a number of things. He was getting his pearly whites all done last time. And then this time it was like a stomach bug or something.
He's
Something's
back
going.
to doing music again and shows and stuff like that.
A
too.
ton
So,
of shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a book.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
His second book.
Looks like he's got a really great lady friend in his life, too. Yes? No?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
amazing.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah, I'm happy for him,
100%.
too. He looks so happy, dude, on social media. Like when I see pictures and stuff.
He's
of him.
different for sure,
Yeah, in a good way.
in a very good way. And he's progressively gotten a lot better. So I'm happy, very, very happy for him. Very excited to have him on here. I was really excited to see him. Today, but I didn't know he was sick.
Yeah, that cracked me up that you didn't even know that he wasn't going to be here
Well,
tonight.
we're off and on our conversations and stuff.
Can
like
you make
that.
it again next week?
Yeah, I mean,
I already got the babysitter situation set up. I saw it coming. I was like, oh, cool. Good job on getting him booked right away next week. Who do we have the week? Don't we have somebody the week after that already? No. Week after that.
We're still trying.
I could still try and book my friend, see if I can get one
Yeah.
police officer friend.
yeah. And
But we can't show them though.
And Steve, the guy I was talking about, the teacher friend or whatever, he's definitely down to come on. We should have him on. We can
Okay,
we
there
can
you
set
go,
a
yeah.
date. But you know he was on during COVID.
Oh, was it?
It was the episode where we had some kind of crazy glitch and it cut off and it was only a 40-minute episode. I don't know if you remember that or
Okay.
not.
Yes. I do.
Yeah. Yeah. But it'd be so fun to have him here in person. He's never been to my house or anything too.
Yeah.
So have him on, talk crazy shit. Yeah. It's consistent now, buddy. Get ready because you've become part of it, Couch Guy. You're
Like that
fucking
side
wild
guy?
tangents.
Right?
Yeah.
Couch
Yeah.
guy on the side of like motherfucker shit.
It's like the motorcycle. You're in the side cart.
I swear to God, I can
And I'm
see a
driving.
picture.
I'm driving the motorcycle. Pierce is behind me.
Pierce is in the back going like this, and I'm in the little sidecar like
Actually, I just think we came up with a great fucking
photo.
yeah.
Absolutely,
Hell yeah, bro.
me in the fucking side just going crazy.
Well, now do we have the watermark is on there, right? Oh no, it's on. The Zoom is on there right now. But if we do like the YouTube things,
Oh yeah, because we're going through Zoom.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So if we do the watermark, the new logo that I worked on.
Oh yeah. And listeners, feel free, send us a fucking email, would you? Just input, because we're trying to decide where we're going with this. Right now we're doing the live YouTube stuff, but the vast majority by far of our listeners listen to audio only.
Oh, yeah.
They listen to any number of apps, whether it's Stitcher or iTunes or whatever. That's where most listeners are.
Thousands, dollar.
Yeah.
Thousands of people.
hmm And what's crazy is looking at the numbers I told you, watching them just slowly drop off for all those times we didn't do podcasts. Just watching the numbers go down and down and down and down. And then we start going back up and people start listening again.
Yep.
So yeah, it's a weird thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing, bro.
It's
It's a fucking thing.
it is a thing. So do you have any crazy crevices of your, we don't have a guest tonight. Feel free to take the podcast over.
Funny you wanted to say that.
Yes.
So remember the time I told you guys I took cocaine?
Yeah, it's on Reverb
I just
Nation.
talked. I I talked to Dom about something. I was like, dude, you don't remember when you blacked out? I'm like, what do you mean? I was like, yeah, you blacked out. You don't remember it. I was like, the fuck are you talking about? I was like, I was going to tell, because I didn't know. I was like, hey, what are we going to talk about tonight? Right? Because I was talking to him. He's all like, hey, why don't you just talk about when you blacked out when you did cocaine again? I'm like, when the fuck did I do cocaine again? Exactly, you blacked out. So basically what happened was we were going out. Apparently we were going out of town. He was telling me the story. We were going out. We were going to have fun, right? We were drinking with one of my buddies, right? I was like, okay, yeah, let's go to town. Let's go drinking. So before we went, I used to get a lot of free drinks at Dave & Buster's. Like my buddy was literally a fucking bartender. You give him $20 a tip, he gives you whatever you want all the whole night. So the whole night I was chugging Patron the whole night, right? So we get to the bar, we were drinking some more, and then we were dancing. I'm all like, dude, I'm getting fucked up, right? I'm getting real fucked up. And my boy's all like, dude, I can't get you that fucked up because we're not gonna get girls. I was like, you're the life when you dance, you attract the women because you're dancing. I was like,
Mark is the bait.
I was the bait, basically, right? Long story short, this motherfucker grabbed me, pushed me into the bathroom. He's like, dude, here. I was like, what is it? He took his fucking key, grabbed the key, and shoved it in my nose. I was like, oh, fantastic. What was that? I was like, I just did cocaine. I was like, yeah. I was like, Dom was all like, he just shoved it in our noses. I was like, fantastic. What do we do? She's like, we just went out there and kept
He
dancing.
did it to both of you.
Yeah, it was me and Dom. I think that was Dom's first time doing cocaine.
He took his cocaine virginity. He
Yeah,
just-
exactly. I popped
just
his
took
cocaine
it.
cherry. Exactly.
Wow.
Boom. I popped a lot of his cherries. Anyways, don't talk to me about that. We'll talk about it later. Anyways, we at the end of the night, we didn't get any girls. Sad night. Right? Very, very sad night. We got to the elevator. Right? We're going to the elevator, get into the car. Literally, he said I went from standing up, and all he said was, you just fell. Hit head first into the door. Boom.
Oh my god.
And he said you were like this.
Like the Manny Pacquiao when he got knocked out by Marquez.
I literally just went head first like this, and we're like, holy shit, is he dead? You sat there for 20 seconds like this. And he said, we thought you were dead. And then you woke back up. It's like, yeah.
So you hit your head on asphalt?
No.
You said
the-
yeah
the
when you woke up.
elevator
You
door.
said, yeah.
Yeah, I said, elevator door. Imagine a guy standing perfectly fine, apparently, like hyped up and everything. Just boom, head first. Your body's just sit still. Yeah. Head first into the goddamn elevator. I was like, I don't remember any of this. I'm like, yeah, hence the blackout. I was like, that's fucking insane. I don't remember doing that, but that's fucking
wild,
yeah.
dude.
Don't ever do cocaine with elevators.
I don't know that the elevator head
Yeah.
was your problem.
No, I don't remember.
I don't think that was the deal.
I don't remember taking cocaine though that night, like ever.
Well, dude, that's serious. Damn.
Yeah.
You still hang out with him?
No.
Okay.
No. He's gone. He's gone.
Wait. Like gone?
No.
Did he fall too?
Did he fall in the elevator? No. I mean, I still know him. He lives in Florida, but he's a dad now, so
Sounds
he
about right.
stopped doing that.
Florida.
Yeah, he stopped doing that. Like when he became responsible parent, he stopped smoking weed, cocaine, and all that stuff. He became a
Stop
responsible
smoking
dad.
weed, huh?
So Mark was the
Is that an irresponsible thing to do?
eternal wingman, it sounds like. I have a buddy who was the worst wingman ever.
Oh no.
Ever.
Like Andy in The Office.
Just like
you ever see the
ever,
episode where he's trying to hook up Oscar?
Yeah. But no, so I won't say his name, but we'd go downtown, right? Go to the clubs, and for a little bit, like, hey, where's so and so? Where's so and so? I'm like, I haven't seen him, bro. I haven't seen him. So it was one night we were, what was it called? Damn it! It wasn't Sports Column. It was somewhere else downtown. Anyways,
Sports Center area?
no. But we were at this place, right? This bar, and I'm looking around for him. I'm like, where's so and so? Where's so and so? Where's so and so at? And finally I see him. I was like, oh, there he is. He's at the bar. I was like, so I go over there and like walk over to the bar. And I was like, yo, man, what's up? And I start talking to him. I was like, it's like, where you been? It's like, we're all up here and this and that. We were just wondering where you were and everything. And he's talking to me, and he's like talking to the bartender, and he's like grabbing drinks, and he's handing drinks to me as he's talking, and of course I'm just like this, just like
Grabbing?
I'm just like holding the drinks and everything. He's like, yo, man, he's like, follow me real quick. I was like, oh, okay. And it's like, So we're going, we're following him, and he like walks towards these two girls, right? One pretty hot,
One.
right?
One.
The other one
Not so
not
hot.
so much,
Okay,
right?
okay.
And so we get over there, and he's like, hey girls, da, 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 da. He's like, just like I said, man. He's like, he goes, and my man's bought you a drink. To the not so hot one, and I'm sitting here holding two because I literally had the one, and I go like this, here, gave it to her, and walked away. I was like, oh my fucking god, bro. Like, just fuck. Didn't tell me what I was walking into, anything like that. Just like, oh, just go follow me, bro. Come on. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. And I was like,
You're supposed to like.
no, dude.
Take one for the team, bro.
No, and so in another instance, same bar, but like a few weeks later, my buddy is African American. He's black, right?
Yeah.
And my other buddy, Jeff, is very white, like NASCAR white.
Okay, gotcha.
And so
Nashville NASCAR.
And so we're at the same club, right? And we're at the bar, and he's like, look at those girls over there. He goes, let's go. He's like, yo, Jeff, let's go talk to these girls over here, man. He's like, all right. And so I look at Jeff. I was like, yo, man, it's like John's a bad wingman, man. Be careful, bro. And so they start walking to these girls. Okay, mind you, black girl and white girl, right? What do you think? All right, you're thinking like, okay, Jeff, NASCAR Jeff's gonna talk to white girl.
Yeah.
And, my other buddy is gonna talk to black girl because he's black too.
Yeah.
And so, right, like 3 feet before they get to the girls, you see so and so lean over to Jeff and like whisper something in his ear, and then all of a sudden he goes whoop straight to the white girl, and poor Jeff has to go to the black girl, and they started talking and everything like that, and they came back to the bar and they were getting drinks. I was like, yo, what the fuck did he say to you right before he got there? He goes, bro. He goes, he leans in and goes, I don't like black girls. And leaned over just like straight to the white girl, dude. Like,
Wow. Oh, so and so. Shout out to so and so.
So you're the best ever. I
and
love
so
you.
we always joke around to this day. It's like, fuck, you are the worst wingman, dude, ever. Like, no. And so any other time now, like, whenever we go out after that, and he's like, we take drinks or anything like that, you're always like looking around like, all right, these are just for us? These are just for us, right? Like, that's me every single time.
Nobody else.
I always
right?
tease him about that too. So he'll be like, yo, here's a shot for you, bro. Just for me, right? This shot is only for me and not for anybody else, right? I'm not handing this to anyone. Like,
There ain't no taking one for the team moment.
no, dude. Jesus, man.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And it's like, I've had my fair share of making out with not so.
Not so-sos.
Not
So-sos.
not so-sos. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
so-sos.
Yeah.
But that was like on my own. Right?
On my own accord.
There's something
accord,
about somebody
right?
else
I don't want
serving
somebody
it up,
else. Yeah.
right? Like,
Right?
nah, bro, what
I
are you
don't need
doing?
I don't need you to serve up so I can do that by myself.
I'm gonna get my own not so. So
Oh. Yeah, it is funny that young man's game, though.
Yeah.
When we're younger, that's all you're doing. You're just looking for chicks all the time.
Yeah, I think I told that on the podcast too. One year when I was a kissing booth for Halloween. Did I ever say that?
that's fucking
don't know.
phenomenal.
Oh, I don't think so.
So Halloween was our jam, right? We used to do Halloween parties like crazy. We used to go to Halloween parties.
Yeah.
And so one year, Mike was clever. Mike was going to go as a kissing booth.
Fuck me. I never thought
Right?
about that.
And so
That's
I
amazing.
got a poster board, and I was like elementary school, bro. I was like, made this poster board and it said, kisses, and it was like $5, and I had it scratched out like $1. Had it scratched out, and it's like free. And I had like chapsticks and shit like that, like all like hanging from the board and everything. And so I'm just like walking around a party with like, poster board on, just like, and getting trashed, dude, right? And so I remember,
How old are you?
fuck, like, 22.
Yeah, right.
like that,
okay, sounds right.
And trashed, right? Just drinking and drinking and drinking. And the next morning just woke up with the worst like hangover ever, right? And I remember my friends separating me a few times from different groups of people. And what happened was like this one time we were when we got to the party, you know, started drinking, and it was like, yeah, man, you don't remember? They're like, you don't remember anything last night? I was like, no, dude. I was like, you're like, well, your kissing booth worked, dude. I was like, nice.
It's all excited
I
about
was like, sweet, bro.
Tell me more.
And they
Tell
were
me
like-
more.
He was like, yeah, it's like, so when we get to the party, you know, we started taking shots right away. He was like, and then all of a sudden we were like looking for you, and you know, and then we saw you in the living room, and everyone was dancing in the living room, and you were in there dancing. You were dancing with this girl, and I was like, oh yeah. And my buddy was all,
No, bro.
no,
He's all no, bro.
no. So we got you. He's
you.
like, we brought you back to the kitchen, and we started chatting. We took some more shots.
Yeah.
He's like, and then you disappeared again. And I was like, oh, dang, okay. I was like, what the heck? He goes, and you're outside, and like, you know, people are playing beer pong and smoking and everything, and you're out there, you know, smoking a Black and Mild and making out with this girl. I was like, same girl? They were like, no, dude. I was like, nice. And he was all,
Nah.
nah, bro.
No.
Nah, bro.
Nah, dude.
Well,
was
think
like-
about the whole concept, right? What chicks are gonna go for some free kisses?
Yeah. And I was like, okay. I was like, damn, dude. And so he's like, yeah, so we saved you again, dude. And it was like, and so, you know, we went back to the kitchen. We're all hanging out and we're taking some more shots and everything. He was like, and then all of a sudden you disappeared again, bro. I was like, what the hell? He's like, we couldn't find you forever. He goes, and you were in the backyard. He goes, you're laying in the grass. And he's like, and you were making out with 2 girls.
Oh no!
I was like, yes, bro. Yes. No, dude.
No, dude.
I was like, wait. I was like, was it 2 of the other?
it's the same
Was
too.
the other 2 when I just like met them up or what? He goes, no, bro. I was like, wait, 2 different ugly girls? I was like, how many ugly girls are at this party, dude? I was like, did I find them all? Or like, what the hell?
You gotta catch them all, bro. You feel like Pokemon.
And they were like, yeah, dude, so we had to save you again. And they were pretty disappointed. I was like, damn, dude. I was like, what the hell? I was like, you know what the problem is? I was like, every time you said you guys rescued me, you said you brought me back into the kitchen and we took shots. I was like, it sounds like y'all just fueled that fire.
Oh my god, dude, that is funny. That's going on Reverb, by the way, just so you know.
Nah, dude.
Dude, I so wanted to put your stripper story on Reverb Nation. Oh, by the way, listeners, go check out Reverb Nation, the Mike and Tony Show. Still #1 comedy podcast in Colorado. But no, dude, I wanted to put that stripper story. So funny. That
It was so long.
It's like 16 minutes long, dude.
Yeah.
I
It was a
couldn't-
long story.
And if you cut it up, it's just not the same.
No.
No.
You have to have the whole story in there.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
So we'll wait a little while, and then I'm gonna have you retell it, and I need a 5-minute version.
Fuck me, dude. What would it be? Like it was for the kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll title it for
Oh, that was definitely what it was going to be called. There was no doubt about it. For the kids. Yeah, for listeners, if you did not catch the last episode, 143, it was toward the end of the episode. I want to say it was like 49 minutes into the podcast. If you go
Yeah.
49 minutes
Yeah.
into episode 143, Mark.
where our guest was Tyler, not
Yeah.
Not couch guy.
Yeah,
I know.
So for
I know.
15 minutes, he was a passive participant in the conversation. But yeah, check it out. Mark tells the story of how he was a stripper for 6 months.
Yeah. Good money.
It was for the kids.
Yeah.
for
For
the
the
kids.
kids.
At first.
At first.
And then money got into the
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah.
Sure, the root
Money
of all
corrupts, Mark.
evil. The root of all evil.
It is.
Money bought me
Bitches.
liquor and bitches.
Doesn't money buy you everything that's
Absolutely.
viable?
But at that point in time, I didn't have too much money and I needed
yeah,
bitches. So it was like win-win.
Yeah.
Win-win.
Did you guys ever date more than one girl at the same time?
I did.
You did?
Absolutely.
I was a habitual relationship starter before Ender.
I love that. Holy shit.
You know what
I
I'm talking
love that.
about? You know what I'm talking about? Right?
Yeah, like, well, I haven't talked to her yet, but you know, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna let her know eventually.
Yeah.
I gotta
But for
call
now,
her.
I'm still staying over there sometimes.
Yeah.
I've never heard it that way before. That's awesome.
Habitual starter before ender.
Yeah.
They just called us cheaters.
It sounds so bad when you say it like that,
Mark.
Come on.
I'm sorry. That's what I was like.
No.
So for anybody looking for that alternative word to cheater, it's
Yeah.
starter before ender.
Started before Ender.
Before ender.
I love that.
Fucking put
You
a
dollar?
wizard's cap on.
Yeah, but when I did it, it was at a time. I went through this brief period in my life where I was all about them bitches. Where
I
it was
love
like,
that.
but it was like also the snoop, right? Like and I would tell girls right at the beginning, I'm like, this isn't serious, just so you know, like we can still see other people, whatever. So I was always honest about it. Like I never cheated on somebody that only because
That didn't
I
know.
got cheated.
He said, I never cheated on somebody that didn't expect it.
I was like, I thought about that. I never cheated on him. I was like, that didn't know that you were gonna cheat on him, or what?
Yeah, well, it's not cheating if you're not in a committed relationship, right? If you tell them from the beginning, like I'm seeing other girls, bro. I'm just letting you know, like right from the top. That is what it is.
But in their mind, it's still cheating.
Speaking of some of those, you look back and you're like, I don't know if that was the right choice being with that girl at all.
Yeah.
I know I wasn't committed, but at all, bro. Like, what were you doing? I remember I dated one girl that was like a fucking chain smoker, bro.
So,
Dude.
before every girl that I dated
Was
a fucking smoker.
I feel like
bro.
we've talked about this before.
That was my thing, dude. It's like, and what happened is like, I don't know. When I went to the club, I was strategic, you guys. When I date, like when I go out,
strategic.
I always had a pack of cigarettes with me. I don't smoke.
We
And a
have
lighter.
talked.
Yeah.
Did we
Yeah.
talk about it on the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Okay.
But I always had a pack of cigarettes
Mm-hmm.
and a lighter with me. And so, I'd be out in like front of a club just with a cigarette lit.
Fucking you bastard.
And so a girl would come up like, you have an extra smoke? Like, yeah, but you got to sit here and smoke with me.
You smart
Or
motherfucker.
you'd be at a table at the club, right? And your fucking pack of cigarettes is right there on the table with
Yeah.
the lighter. Or not with the lighter, with just a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Like, can I bum a... Yeah, I'll go out there with you.
Yeah. You did talk about this before.
sack of
Smooth
shit.
operator, bro.
Did we?
That was-
Did I ask you though? Because I only dated one girl that smoked like that, like crazy smoked, and it was fucking disgusting. Like I couldn't stand kissing her. Like
At the time, I didn't care dollars.
Because you didn't have to kiss this with this.
Well, the funny thing, like I said, it was just like, yes, I had my makeout moments with so-sos, but like when I did date people and actually go out with people, they were always, to me, 10s, right? They were always hot and this and that. And so, like, smokers, like, she's hot. She smokes? Whatever, she's hot.
yeah, yeah.
At that time, right?
Yeah, whatever, she's
yeah, we never really think about
Not
it.
long term. I'm not worried about cancer. What are you talking
Mike,
about?
she's like really like crazy, right? Like she's lied about all this stuff and da-da-da. But I know, but she's fucking hot.
Yeah.
Does she look like
When you're
she's such a
young.
mean dick?
Yes.
Wow.
That's what it was, right? You were just like, and that's what I was like, Mike, she's like I had this one girl that was like a habitual like liar, right? She lied about everything, right? Being like
hilarious.
a cheerleader. And
God.
she lied about having brain cancer one time,
Jeez.
which is kind of fucked up, right? But
Yeah.
again, I was like, damn,
Still
she's
hot.
fucking hot. Dude. She's sex is me.
That's exactly what I went through. This bitch told me she was from Spain, bro. She said, oh, wait, I'm from Spain. She had an accent and everything, right?
Like Casper Wyoming.
My manager at that time was from Spain. I was like, hey, come meet her. She's from Spain. Fucking came up to her, started talking to her. So what part of Spain? You're like, that small town.
What small town?
Hold up, wait a minute. You
Can you be more specific?
What
like,
town?
tell her you're from Spain. Like Spain it out. I don't know. Do something.
Spain it out.
Right? And she's all like, and then she started talking, kept talking to her about stuff from Spain and all that stuff. Didn't answer shit. No, one bit. Walk back inside with my manager, and she's like, Mark, she's fucking lying to you. I was like, what do you mean? She's all like, that bitch ain't from Spain. I was like, God damn. I was like, I never heard you cuss before. She's like, she's lying. And I was like, I hate her for pretending to be a Spaniard. I was like,
Did she speak Spanish or was she some kind of?
She was
like
Mexican.
Latino. Okay.
yeah. I mean, she was
That's
still,
an
she's
interesting
crazy
choice
as
she's making
fuck,
there.
though. She was crazy, but she was hot.
Some of back in the day, I definitely remember that. the hottest chicks were the fucking craziest.
Yeah,
chicks
she was crazy.
every time. Bro.
She wanted me to give her a baby.
Mm.
Yeah, she's like, I will take care of our
How
baby.
old were you at the time?
22.
Yeah, you're like, no,
No.
not right now.
No, absolutely not. And so I hit it, and then I left. So the day she told me that, I was like, okay, I gotta go one more time,
One more time.
and then you can.
I
then
gotta
we,
just get
then
my
we gotta,
part.
But then we gotta part ways.
Mark's like, I gotta get my party gift before we go.
Bitch was crazy. You don't want your baby. I will take care of it. I'm like, I'm not giving you a baby,
Yeah.
but I will give you my D.
Okay.
And then she left. Yeah. Then I left.
Show's not for the faint of heart, guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it was fun,
There's no limits on the Mike and Tony show.
especially from Couch Guy. I'm
Just gonna
sorry.
nervously shuffle my papers around over here.
So, yeah, Tony is like the talk show host right now. Just like scrambling, like I gotta get control of this show. Fucking Mike and Mark are off
he
the
literally
rails.
just said, "I'm gonna give her the D." That's what he said.
Get him off the microphone. Get him off.
Once upon a
it.
time, we had a news
Unplug it.
section on this show. I don't know. I guess we
Unplug
don't.
it. Unplug it.
Just rip it out of the back of the Scarlet.
Off of it.
Yeah. No, funny how times go and how different you are as an older person. It's always humbling to look in the mirror. You look in the mirror and you're like, wow, I don't know what
Do that shit.
Yeah, you just realize you're fucking polishing the button on your iPad. You realize like there's no way I could go back on the market, bro. I'm fucking used goods at this point.
You're the car that's in the back, bro. How much can you afford? 2,000-3,000. All right, let's walk to the back.
Yeah, walk to the back. We just had this trade in. Dollars the trade in. We just had this trade in come through.
It's used.
We haven't washed it yet. It hasn't been detailed. It's back there though, if you want to look at it.
It's as is. Okay.
As we come in on the end here, there's a couple things I did want to bring up. Did either of you see the Logan
Launch?
Paul,
Yes.
Tommy Fury fight?
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
Tommy Fury.
always do that.
Yeah.
Jake and Logan.
That's
Yeah.
is that an old man thing too?
Yeah,
Yeah. Did you actually see the fight?
I did.
Yeah.
I
What'd you think?
didn't.
I thought it was. I actually thought Tommy Fury would be better than what he fucking is.
He's not that
dude.
great of a boxer.
Bro, no.
He's
No,
No.
he's not.
brawler.
But to
He is-
me,
he does not. That family is a family of boxers. And
yeah,
Tommy,
so
like,
he got all the looks. He didn't get nothing else.
right?
You know what I mean?
He is pretty boy.
'Cause
That's it.
boy, Tyson did not get the looks.
The looks,
bro.
no. But he got the boxes.
Dude, and he's like one of the healthiest dudes. He's got cardio that goes forever.
Yeah.
Looks like he's got a fucking tube around him, like,
Yeah.
like
He
at
has
all
some-
times.
yeah.
Yeah, at
Dad
all
bod.
times. Yeah, dad bod for sure.
Yeah, dude.
And then you got Tommy, who's like looks like a damn model.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the skills.
No, bro.
No, but I will say this. Even though, because this is my point with it, is that Tommy is like the bottom of the food chain for professional boxers, right? He's on the
Yeah.
bottom fucking rung. He's barely hanging on, let's be honest. But watching him fight Jake,
Actual boxer, right?
yeah, watching Jake and him fight, it was clear to see a professional and a journeyman.
Yeah.
Clear. It was clear as day, and that's what we've talked about on the
Yeah.
show. That's all I ever wanted people to see. It was like, it's fine. We're going to pay all this
He's
money,
not
and
paying- he's
it's
not
entertainment.
Boxing boxers, yeah.
But this dude is not a professional boxer,
and he's
you
not
see
boxing.
the difference.
And he's not boxing boxers.
Right?
He's boxing.
But
So,
hey,
now-
give him credit.
entertainers.
Give him credit because Tommy is a professional boxer, and it
Yeah.
was a split decision.
Yeah.
So, he did something, but he's not going against any he could fight a professional boxer. It's down 2 weight classes and he'd lose.
Yeah.
Like, do you see the difference between somebody who's a professional fucking fighter?
Boxer, yeah.
Yeah. Versus somebody who's
Versus a UFC fighter, you mean?
yeah. Either way. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's all he's fought.
Yeah.
He fights like old UFC fighters.
Yep.
And make him look
And
good.
basketball, retired basketball player, and
Nate Robinson.
Yeah, that's how it started, right? But he, as a businessman, you can't argue.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
out there making bank for
well, then
sure.
that's what he did after the fight, right? He was like, "Oh, everyone's like, oh, you lost," and he's like, "I got $30 million."
Yeah. Right. Yeah. But before that, it's like, oh, I do this for the fighting, bro.
Yeah.
It's the fighting. I don't care about the money. I got all the money in the world. and then you lose, and then you're like,
$30 million.
"Hey,
deep
bro,
in
I'm
my
still
pocket.
rich though."
Yeah, still rich
Like,
though.
I,
Still
what the
got that
fuck? I
money.
thought the point was the fighting. I thought you're okay. Never mind. I'm out.
Eat my dick. I win this shit.
Yeah, I won
Yeah.
no matter what.
I talk a lot of shit. I don't mind him actually. I think he's just a business guy, but he's kind of like what I don't like. Yeah, the parts I don't like the way he's. It's like piggy. It reminds me of Elvis Presley stealing fucking black people's music
Yeah.
and making a bunch of money out of it. Like this guy who's not a professional fighter out there doing laps around professional fighters income wise.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, then you see him against
And it is-
the bottom rung of a professional boxer, and you can tell you're like, this guy's just a journeyman. This guy is I
Yeah.
mean, he's good. He'd probably kick my ass, but this dude is not professional fighter status.
Yeah.
And I hope people see that. But do people care?
No, absolutely not.
Everyone just wants to see Jake Paul get knocked out. That's all.
Yeah.
It's all about the entertainment now.
He did get rocked a few times in that fight.
Yeah.
Showed some chin, but again, even now, we're still talking about a terrible boxer
Yeah.
that was fighting him. So it only.
Is there any existing good boxers out there right now?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Like who? Besides
Canelo's still fighting?
Canelo.
Besides Canelo?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Javante Davis is still out there.
Yeah, let's take a look at
Him
that.
and actually Ryan Garcia fight next
Ryan
month,
Garcia.
I think.
Did he go up in weight class?
And so,
I like that guy.
yeah. Well, we'll see if he's a YouTuber or an actual boxer, right? Against Javante Davis. We'll see.
This whole generation is becoming more entertainment than the profession.
Yeah, so Tyson Fury, Usyk, Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz. I like that guy.
Those two, Tyson Fury and Wilder, are just brawlers, bro.
Tyson Fury and Wilder? No, Tyson Fury is a fucking
There's an actual boxer.
precision
He's great, yeah.
Is he?
craft. It's a
Yeah.
craft to that guy, bro.
Yeah.
I feel
He-
like he's just a brawler with big
Tyson
Wilder.
Fury?
Yeah, the
No,
tall white guy. right?
Wilder's
The
a
bald-
brawler.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tall white guy.
Yeah,
Dude, he's precision. I mean, that guy
Huh.
he does not look like a heavyweight. Like, he doesn't move like a heavyweight. He doesn't.
Yeah. His long ass arms can move.
No, there's no doubt. I mean,
Big
he's
ass
33-0-1. I
Yeah.
mean, you don't get that way. Even Deontay Wilder, he's 43-2-1.
Yeah.
and his losses to
Tyson Fury.
Tyson
both.
Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you're right. It drops off real quick. Joseph Parker, Dylan White.
Well, in the heavyweight division, right? But you
Is that
go-
all these? Oh, yeah. Okay. They're listed
Yeah.
in order. Okay.
Yeah. So if you go in like cruiserweight,
Cruiserweight. I don't even know who this is.
You
I
go
feel
welterweight.
I haven't been into boxing. Have you been following boxing? Because so number one, cruiserweight is Uniel Dorticos. I don't know who that is. Lorenzo Coley. Nah, don't know any of those guys. Let's go down to the next one. Light heavyweights. Dimitri Bivol. I don't know.
you're covering your face, Dollar.
My hand. Oh, my bad. I did that a lot last episode. I talk with my hands too much, bro. Yeah. No.
Go down. If you go down the welterweights, then you'll start to see more of the names that you
Are accustomed to.
Okay, so we got super middles. Canelo. Oh, Caleb Plant.
Yeah.
John Ryder. He's number 3 though. Who's number 2? David Benavidez. What do I not? That sounds familiar.
Yeah, you've seen him fight before.
Okay. John Ryder, Jacobs. Okay, middleweights. Oh, Golovkin. Right.
Yeah.
There we go. Alim Kanuli. I don't know who that is. Okay, I want to go to MMA top 10.
I was about to say, if you go to MMA, I would guarantee you we'll know more people than there. That's
Yeah,
how bad
tomorrow.
boxing
We know
is.
all these.
Talking
We know
about
every
MMA
single
is
one.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
John Jones.
Oh yeah.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna be at
Joe Coy.
fucking Joe Coy, and I don't have a way to record it.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm gonna be at the Rapids, but I'm gonna catch the end of it. I'll probably catch the main.
Yeah.
So
Main event.
yeah.
Is there a way, Mark? Can you help me find a way to watch it afterward? I know how to find the streams, but I don't know how to.
Yeah, I'll look
Okay.
for it.
Of course,
pretty sure I
I'm talking
know
about
the way.
legally purchasing it through.
Absolutely.
License.
Absolutely.
That's what Mark
dealers
is
and- yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, of
yeah,
course, that's
absolutely.
all.
I'm always about legally doing things.
Always, except for last episode when you said you use Reddit to do illegal shit.
Shh, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you said it.
I know. I don't
It's
know
out
what
there
you're
forever,
talking
buddy.
I don't know what you're talking about. Reddit is not doing
And
anything.
You've been on so many episodes now, too, Couch Guy, that like me and Mike have talked about it. We're fucked with this whole AI thing. Like people could take our word, they can make us say anything they want.
Yeah.
They can
Really?
put anything. Oh yeah. Like if you talk too much, I mean, I talk too much for sure. But like, if you talk a lot, like on a podcast, and in our case, we record them. They go out there. They're literally downloadable. They're just everywhere. Like, once we say this shit and it's out there, it's out there. But you have so much talking. We've said every word, every sound, everything. They can take that, plug it into an algorithm, and into an AI, and then just make us say anything.
That's insane.
Have you seen some of these? Are so funny. Have you watched the ones of like, it's like Barack Obama, Biden, and Trump?
Yeah.
And they're like gaming.
Yep.
No, I want to see it.
And they're like talking shit. It is so funny. And on the video, they just put a picture, right? They like
them.
create this picture of them sitting there with the headset on.
Yeah.
And it's just a frozen picture. But then it's them like talking to each other.
Holy
And
shit.
it's crazy. Like the shit that they say. And it's a little, right? There's a little bit of what do they say, the uncanny valley or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you can kind of tell it's not quite natural, but 10 years from now,
Well, it's like that,
it will be indistinguishable. You
that
won't even
guy
be able to
that's
tell what's real.
Derek from More Plates, More
More
Dates.
dates. I love that guy.
He had a deep fake done with him, and it was like showing like he's like in order to boost my testosterone, what I do is just get a whole bunch of like that andro cream and rub it all over my cock and
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
He was like they're getting good. He goes because it sounds just like something I would say.
Yeah, it's really, really, really wild how you can do the deep fakes are on the next level now.
Yeah,
Because of all the audio and video of people that's out there, you can just take people and manipulate their.
But I watched, like, did you guys watch the Johnny Depp movie, court cases?
Yes. Oh, bro, I
Yeah.
was fucking obsessed.
Everyone
was that during
obsessed with
COVID
that.
too,
Yeah, that was
right?
during
Yeah, of
COVID,
course
yeah.
we all watched it.
I mean, that right there kind of blew my mind because you know how they were pictures of her, digital pictures that they were trying to show, but there was a decoder guy that says, "Hey, there's certain codes that pops up if it's been edited on each picture." And he said, "Yeah, this code was it, and this code." It's like this one is natural, it's original and all that stuff. But if you look at these, there's this code that basically means an edit to these photos. So
Oh,
they
yeah, I remember
decoded
that.
it based off of that, which is kind of like
It was
it's refreshing to
that
hear
trial
that.
definitely exposed like how much everything is trackable.
Yeah.
Like everything you could tell down to the details what was edited or what version of a picture you're seeing and all that kind of stuff. But that is why, Pierce, I want to stay consistent on our shows because I look back so many things that when we weren't podcasting that we could have covered. I would have loved to talk about that.
Yeah.
The whole Johnny Depp trial. I was fucking
everyone was glued to it. Yeah,
obsessed.
everyone
Yeah.
was glued to it, dude.
Everybody grew to love Johnny Depp. Got so many fans. I mean, he already had so many fans, but his character came out and people.
Now
were
we
like,
just gotta wait for the next Johnny Depp movie to come out, right? When
yeah,
is it
everybody
gonna
can't
happen?
wait to
Right?
support him, bro. Like I'm gonna go see everything he does. If he fucking started doing stand up, I'd go watch it. It'd be terrible. I'd go watch it
But I'll
Just to-
watch him. He's amazing.
just to support him.
Yeah, John
Absolutely.
Wick, you guys is in 21 days.
oh, I know. I'm so excited for that. Oh my god, let's go to the movies.
I
I'm down
know.
to watch that.
And plus, we also it's a while still, but Super Mario Brothers that'll be
Yeah.
out. When is that coming out? Is that next
Is
year?
that in April? No.
Oh, it is April. Is that April this year?
This
Yeah.
year because
Yeah,
we
it's
saw
also
that
dope.
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tapping into my childhood right there, bro. Speaking of my childhood, I don't know if you saw my post today. My grandfather moved to Colorado.
Oh damn. There you go.
Yeah, bro.
Easy fucking.
So I went and
down
saw
the
him
street.
yesterday. Talked to
Okay.
him for like 2.5 hours. It was so cool, man. Because the problem with he like kind of raised me in a lot of ways. I spent a lot of time growing up with him, but unfortunately, his hearing is really bad, and it's impossible to hold a phone conversation with him because he just gets frustrated. He can't hear you and stuff. But now he's here, so you could sit down and I sit on his good side. His right ear is better than his left, and just talk and catch up, man. It was crazy. I got emotional today because have you ever heard that song, Grandpa? I think is the name of the song. It's almost like a country. It's like, tell me about the good old days. No idea what I'm talking about.
No.
Anyway, it's a great song. Came on earlier and I got all emotional because I was like, damn, this was literally yesterday. Oh, he was tripping out we were talking about how kids, if they want to be called a different gender, that we have to.
No.
He's 84 years old. Too.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not used to
He was
that.
like, huh?
Fuck.
Yeah. Let alone mentioning and then sometimes you're not supposed to tell the parents. And he's like, what?
Why is that a thing?
And it's so funny how I'm 4 years old and I had my flannel on almost the whole time because I was so scared to take my flannel off because he was to see my tattoos.
Yeah.
And then I did it to save because my daughter was there, and Jillian, she has a nose ring. she reached over to hug him, and he was like, I'm gonna pull that thing out. That's like shit they would say when we were kids.
Yeah.
So I took it off and showed him. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, my friends. Go to Reverb Nation, check it out. We are #1 comedy podcast in Denver. Yes, Pierce?
Yes. And if you are interested, again, it's the Mike and Tony show at gmail.com if you have any questions, comments, or go to our website. We have a bunch of stuff you can go check out there. All the episodes, everything's on Spotify again.
Yep.
Yeah, reach out to us. Let us know what you think.
Yes.
And with that, Dollar, it is a wrap. Cheers.
Cheers.